for 2 hours, isn't it?
I think
I think it's an hour 40 minutes.
probably, yeah. Where's the furthest team come from here when this comp?
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow I'm young.
Yeah, we're young, yeah. My in-laws are from young, so that's just shy of 3 hour drive.
3 hours.
Yep.
For the two. How long this game goes?
I think they're 45-minute halves. 45-minute halves, Neil?
40.
40.
40-minute halves.
Yeah, so there's 2 halves.
1.5 hour.
Yeah, so,
Or
Alright.
1.5 hour game. You travel
Yep.
6 hours.
Alright, boys, let's rumble. Let's get the fucking action jacks in here because they're still warming up. You ready? Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the Group 9 match of the day, where the Albury Thunder are taking on the Gundagai Tigers. First of all, I'd like to thank our sponsors for the day, which are brought to you by BF Transport, Back on Track Physiotherapy, the Commercial Club, and NZ Albury. The try of the day is supported by Jaco Albury Wodonga, and the scoreboard sponsors are Cavalier Homes. The player of the day will be receiving the 772 Clothing Award, and we'd like to thank all the sponsors for their participation in this and for their help with All In Sports. As mentioned, you can watch this coverage in All In Sports via the web or via their Facebook page, and the link will be available probably 20 minutes, half an hour after the game's finished for people to watch the replay. Today we have Albury Thunder who've come on from a successful week 2 weeks ago where they beat the Kangaroos 24-16, and the Gundagai Tigers have come on and had a convincing win over the South City Bulls 44-10. Gundagai are lying first on the table, having won 5 from 5, with the Albury Thunder 2 from 3. Some big inclusions today for the Albury Thunder is with a new number 7 being announced through the week, Jake Madison. And also Nathan Darby returning from injury. The 2 British imports are playing. So they're a very, very strong side. And just at the right time of the season coming into the second half. Unfortunately, Gundagai have been decimated with a couple of injuries. With Luff, the hooker, being out after having a concussion knock against the South City Bulls. And he's out for a little while and will hopefully be back in the park shortly. And with Nathan Rose, their key import, which they got from who transferred from the Wagga South City Bulls to them, injuring a bicep. And he is out for some considerable time with operations mentioned in dispatches. We've got a fantastic day here, a lot better than the weather that was when we were here last time. Weather fine, track good. It should be a good grass coverage on the paddock. And we really look forward to this particular counter. The teams are going through their warm-ups as we speak, with the Albury team at the far end, and we look forward to the clash, which will probably be starting in about 5 minutes. So, and another thing to mention, there's a couple of Gundagai players who are making their debut today in first grade, and we'd like to congratulate them, which is number 15, Nicholas McDonald, and number 16, Jared Elphick. So welcome, and Jared will be actually playing with his brother Jake for the first time in first grade. So that's a fantastic thing for the family, and we wish them well this afternoon. So as I mentioned, we will wait for the teams and the officials to come onto the park, and we'll be back shortly to start our coverage.
You work hard. So does your equipment. You can't afford to stop. So when a hose or fitting lets go, you need to know there's someone around to get you back up and running fast. No matter where you are or what time it is, your local NZ hose doctor will be there. With an extensive network all around the country, chances are we're not that far away. You work hard at what you do, and at NZ, we work hard to keep you going. NZ, on call 24/7.
Come to the Commercial Club for our end of financial year mega raffle. Tickets are only $1 and you have the chance to choose from 40 prizes and gift vouchers. The Commercial Club Albury end of financial year mega raffle. Thursday, June 30.
Give me space days, cringe days, sleepy days, and binge days. Every day lives here with Cavalier.
So welcome back to Greenfield Park as the officials make their way on to the paddock. My name's Neil Smith. I didn't sort of mention that before, and we'll be bringing you the commentary. And we have Trent, our cameraman, and Vizzy here doing all the technical support for us. So they're looking after the pitches. We'll be joined later on today by Curtly Jenkinson, the captain coach of the reserve grade, and he'll be coming over to join the commentary team. But obviously he's doing a bit of a debrief with his team right now. So here come the Gundagai Tigers, looking all fit and ready and raring to go, and they'll be running towards the Gundagai end. People to look out there for today is the busy pack of Fairall, the captain coach Berkery, and Tout. They'll take it up all day, and the big man Collins, he will be part. The game will be decided in the forwards, and they come up against Huggett, Fuller, and Matthew Byatt, with Kieran Ford being the hooker. Jeremy Wiscombe will come on at some stage and take the dummy half duties. Very interested today to see the clash of the number sevens, because if the packs dominate, that'll give their backs plenty of room and plenty of time. So here comes the Albury Thunder, led out by Robbie Byatt, who's coming to the up to this particular end of the paddock, and they will be running to the Albury end and be kicking off. So all's a good-sized crowd here today. We have a sponsors' day held up, which is being held, so I'm sure the amber fluid will be flowing, and they'll be all eagerly awaiting this particular clash. So hold on to your seats. This is position 1 versus 4, and we should have a crackerjack game this afternoon. Looks like Keanu Whiten will be taking the kickoff. And all is in readiness. So we're underway. Kick off deep, straight down the centre of the field. Picked up, brought back hard, tackled wide. First tackle made 10 metres out. Another stabilising run up the centre of the park. Be very interesting how the Gundagai boys handle the loss of those two key players, Nathan Rhodes and Luff, this afternoon. And a bit of a high shot there, but the referee thought it was okay, up around the shoulder. Third tackle gone. They go out to the left-hand side, and that'll be Tout, running hard straight up the middle of the paddock. Farrell's doing the dummy half duties. Comes back in, there's Berkery. Big, strong, particular run. Straight up the middle, leading from the front. A nice set of six here by the Gundagai Tigers. Middle field, they're looking for a nice deep kick, and there it is. It's a high kick. Straight down the throat of Fletcher, who takes it on 15 metres out and runs forward in the middle of the field. Evades the tackle of McDonald. Tidied up by Hay. Go to the left through Whiten. The two wingers will be busy in the early part of the tackle count today. Forwards there directing the traffic. Through the hands of Fuller. Fuller takes it up. 3 out. 30 out. Big Matthew Byatt, not shirking the responsibilities. Going forward. And a kick here by the number 7, Mallison. It'd be interesting the impact he has on them today, coming all the way from England and arriving here on Monday. And a big dodging run up the centre, out wide there, tackled by 2 Albury Thunder players. A darting, dipping run, tackled there. And there's the first penalty for the afternoon. A bit of a hand in the tackle there. And that's the first penalty to the Gundagai side, 40 metres out from the line, centre field. They'll be kicking to the grandstand side. Straight across field, approximately on the halfway line. Hard, tough run straight up the middle. 3 people in the tackle there. There's a second penalty. Just not getting off the tackle player quick enough. And Robbie Bright is there to ask the referee. And the second tackle will put Gundagai in an attacking position in the early part of this game, about 4 minutes in. So the tap kick will be taken 30 metres out. Through the centre hands, out through the Lachlan. A good darting run straight up the middle. Tackled by 2 players. Robbie Bright there. Another tackle there, 20 metres out, centre field. Here's options left and right for the Gundagai side. Farrell. And there's a little knock on, a little unforced error there by Gundagai, which has led off the Thunder. And they'll now pack the scrum 25 metres out, directly in front of the uprights. Caratina will go in and feed the scrum. Out to Olam. Jacob Olam fends off one tackle, keeps going, got a little offload to his winger, which is Curtin Marlowe. Another darting run, middle of the field. Good yards gained by the Albury Thunder. Bit of a softening up period here where both the packs are seeing where they stand. Out through Caratina. Straight on to Matthew Byatt. Big run. Hard tackle. Centre field. Out through the hands, Caratina getting busy with the football. Little darting run up the middle of the paddock. Options left and right. They come to the left. Cut out pass. Picked up by Whiten. And a high tick, towering kick straight down the centre of the paddock. Took by Sewell. He'll be dancing around. He's one of the recruits that came from the Wagga Ball, the South Bulls. And there's a problem here with the referee. It's a bit of a high tackle there. Just picked up, make sure he's all right. Field position will be the essence here. Seawald, a jinking run up the middle of the field. Dummy by the big thrower. Takes two down there. Stripped. 2 people in the tackle there. There was a second person in there, so therefore the strip's been awarded and a penalty. The third penalty for the Tigers. A good relieving pressure will put him well into the field here and on an attacking position. 40 metres out, 20 in from touch. Berkery. Goes out to the left. Sorry, that's Berkery. Through the hands of Berkery. Middle field. Here's Collins. Hard, big run up the middle of the paddock. 20 metres out. Coming out here to the right. Cut out pass through to McDonald. Gets the ball away. Out to Seawell. What can he do? Bit of razzle-dazzle. Didn't have much room there. Tackled. 12 metres out from the line. They go through the hands to the left. A short, flat pass there. Referee thought it was okay. 5th and final. They've run the ball this time. Little chip kick over the top by O'Gorman. And it's in the touch. So that'll be a turnover with the Thunder to get the ball 10 metres out from their line. By it. Good defence there by the Tigers. McDonald is in there. Taken up by Samuel Collins. To the left again through Robbie Bryant. Caratina. Forward comes the same way. Through to Fuller. Tackled. 10 metres. Robbie Bryant getting busy there. Offloads to his brother Matthew. Not much forward momentum being gained here by the Thunder at the moment. And here's Caratina, a big, high, towering kick. Once again taken by Seawald here. Links it through to his back line. Gets it on the outside. A bit of a chance. No, the sideline was too close. Tackled. Good comeback there by the Tigers. Run the ball back to where they basically took the kick from. Little jinking run there. So a good settling up period here at the moment. Both the forward packs are feeling each other out. And none of them are shirking their responsibility. That was a big, hard run there. Good defence, good tackling, good football. There's Collins, same way. Berkery 1 minute. Collins the next. It's going to be a barrage for the Thunder here this afternoon. Out wide here. Bit of a chance here. Bit of a help. Let's give it a chance for the corner. And he's in. That's Seawald. Got through the defences there of the centre combination. Did the little jigger. Found the gap and scores straight in the corner. Well set up play there. 2 big runs from the props there being Berkery and Collins. Softened them up. And the backs were on the outside. On the outside, just didn't miss the tackle. And Latrell Seawald, he made them pay. So it's now Gundagai Tigers 4 with a kick to come. Albury Thunder 0. That's a Cavaliers home scoreboard update there. So it's 4-0 with a kick to come. Once again, I'd like to make special thanks to our sponsors, which is BF Transport, Back on Track Physiotherapy, the Commercial Club, NZ Albury, and Jaco Albury Wodonga. So Gundagai coming down to enemy territory, as they would say in the classics, have started off this game well. and we're about 12 minutes in. At the intersection of the sideline and the 22-metre mark. They don't come much harder than this for the right footer. And it's on its way. The scorers haven't moved, and it's just to the left. So Sewell was unsuccessful in converting his try there. So it was a Cavalier Home Sports update. It's Gundagai Tigers 4, Albury Thunder 0. Whiten kicks off. Straight down the paddock, middle of the paddock. Brought back by Collins. He only knows one way to go. That's straight up the middle and hard and fast. You could probably hear him hitting from your house. Good hard football here in Group 9. Taken up by Tout. The Gundagai pack are working well here together today. Through the hands of McDonald, and he goes straight and hard up the middle as well. 3 softening runs. Seems to be the tactics from the Tigers this afternoon and Berkery. He's 4 hard tackles. Good yardage is gained. 50 metres. Now they come to the right and the crossfield kick to the left. Straight down the throat there. Taken by Curtin Marlowe, and he takes it down. But good kick and chase there by Gundagai. Three people there. Fletcher runs straight into McDonald. Helped there by Fairhall. Through Caratina. Pulled down. Another high kick. Straight down Sewell's throat. Takes it. Ducks and weaves. He's an evasive character. And makes it 10 metres out. These two packs will get tired by the end of the afternoon the way they're working hard here this afternoon. Gundagai bringing them out from their own half. A good run there. Up by Jared Elphick. Out hands are there. Gundagai find a fair few gaps on the edges there. Looking for it, playing across the field. And another little kick down to will be tied up by Fletcher. Oh, he trips there. Takes it back centre field. A good run back. Does he beat the first? No, he runs straight in the arms of McDonald. Tackled by McDonald and Tout. And there's the first penalty for Albury. The Albury Thunder. Too many in the tackle. Bit too much in that. So it's a penalty, a relieving penalty for them. 40 metres out. And a good kick there. Takes it into their own half. Matthew Byatt taking it up there. Ford's getting him to move around. Through the hand of Mallison. A settling run up there. Just lacking a bit of cohesion. Mallison's just settling into the game here. A cut-out pass, a chance down the wing, and there's a try in the corner. There's the impact of the import. Cut-out pass there, cut out straight to 2 people. Put Curtin Marlowe down that wing side. and he went into the corner untouched. A good kick, a good fight back there by the Albury Thunder. And after about 13 minutes, we have a Cavalier Homes scoreboard. Albury Thunder 4, Gundagai Tigers 4 with a kick to come. That sort of play came out of nothing there. Just a couple of soft runs, but the quick play of the ball gave Mallison time to eye it off, run up to the defence and delivered a very, very good cut-out pass there, straight to, I believe it's Curtin Marlowe, and scores in the corner. So that evens it up here at Greenfield Park. 4 apiece. Keanu Whiten taking the kick from the sideline. Kick's on its way. They haven't moved and it just fell short, hit the post. So the Cavalier Homes scoreboard says Albury Thunder 4, Gundagai Tigers 4. Again, love to thank our partners, BF Transport, Back on Track Physiotherapy, the Commercial Club and NZ Albury. We've got a classic game here in the Group 9 match of the day. So Latrell Seagull kicks off. And there's... Oh, the referee's... No, he's knocked on. An unforced error. Back. Unforced error there with a knock on. Puts Gundagai Tigers on the attack. 10 metres out. Welcome, Kirtley. Mate, good game in the reserve grade, mate. Got over the line with 3 quick tries at the end.
Yeah, great game. Still buzzing. Really
yeah, that's
fun.
great. Yeah, good fun.
Looking forward to a good game of footy here now.
Absolutely. Cut out pass across the line, finds the Latrell. Sewell goes again that same way, tackled. 10 metres out. Puts it through the hands, through Hay. Brainstorming run there. I think that's the skipper Berkery. Comes through the hands there again. Sewell's getting himself active. Another chance for the corner here. Is he in? There's a try. The linesman's clipped the flag down. It's Corey Wilson in the corner. The try's awarded. That's a big kick back there from the Gundagai Tigers, who come and take the lead 8 points to 4.
As we know, Neil, Gundagai's a really quality side, so mistakes off the kick-off just won't cut it today. The boys need to do a bit better than that.
Yeah, and Gundagai Tigers took advantage of it, didn't they?
Absolutely, yep. And keep giving them opportunities like that, they'll take advantage of it all day. So Robbie will be really disappointed with that, but the boys will have to bounce back.
Yeah, well, as I said, through the hands, Sewell's creating a fair bit of problems down that right-hand flank there. And, yeah, so... Mate, anyway, back to your game, because it was sort of when you just arrived. 3 tries in the last 10 minutes and got over the line by a couple of points.
Yeah, it was great. I think Gundagai thought that we were out of it. We thought we were out of it. A few things bounced our way and we capitalised on it. So it was a great game, great feeling. All the boys are very, very happy with it.
Well, let's hope it feeds off into the first grade game.
Absolutely. It was great to see Lockie Marlowe score that first try for Albury too. He's... can't pick a better bloke around the club with his talk and just having around the group. He really deserved that one. Oh, that's great. Yeah, no, he I think he played there a couple of weeks ago and went really well. Anyway, they're not making it very easy for the kickers here, scoring in the corner. So Sewell will be trying again from the corner to convert Wilson's try. That's a great kick over the linesman didn't have to move too far, and the black dot was nervous. So Latrell
Seawell converts the try. It's now a Cavalier Homes scoreboard update. Gundagai Tigers 10, Albury Thunder 4.
Really watching closely the new young halfback for Albury Thunder today as well. He's looked really great on the train and paddock, so it'd be interesting to see what he comes up with today.
Oh, there was a bit of a decision there. Well, a bit of a kick off the foot. I thought it come up off the arm, but anyway, the referee didn't see it that way, and we're a lot further away than he is. But anyway, take advantage of that. Gundagai Tigers could have been deja vu, like what's happened down the Albury end. So Fairholt taking control at the dummy half position, out to the left. And here they go down the left-hand side. And what's he found here?
Forward pass, I think.
Yep, forward pass there.
Gundagai's given an opportunity back to Albury here, so it'll be interesting to see if they can capitalise.
Yeah, well, they're in they're good field position, and to be able to take advantage of this, about 35 metres out centre field. Probably take a while for the new fella Madison to sort of settle into the attack, would it?
It could do. He's taken to it pretty well in the training paddock so far. Well, good ball.
Here's Ty Fletcher down there, straight through, and there's only one way Fletcher he needs to go. So a compounding mistake there with the forward pass sees Ty Fletcher score 10 metres to the left of the uprights, and it's brought Albury Thunder have kicked straight back, and it's now Gundagai Tigers 10, Albury Thunder 8.
Ty Fletcher has a lot of pace, size and power. You wouldn't want to give him too much space all day. That was a very good try there.
Yeah, nice couple of passes out there, and got the job done. And a lot easier kick for Keanu Whiten.
I think both teams have been a bit guilty of giving each other opportunities with silly mistakes, so they'll both be looking to tighten up on that.
Yeah, well, when we were here last game, when they played the Kangaroos, there's a bit of lack of ball security, dropping the ball within the third and fourth tackle, and once again turning over those opportunities. And today it's a forward pass or a drop ball, isn't it? Yeah.
And I think from Albury's point of view, we've been guilty of it all year. And so I know it's something that Rob has really wanted to tighten up on. And so it'll be interesting to see how we go with that today.
Yeah, Fletcher showed a clean set of heels there. And I think he could have ran to Dean Street when he had that much room there, mate.
Quickest man out of Leighton.
Straight down, Kirtley was going. Anyway, Whiten should be able to make this goal count and bring the scores back to 10 points apiece. And it kicks under its way, and it's straight over the dot. The Lionsmen raise their flag, so we've got an even contest here, approximately 25 minutes in. And we have a Cavalier Homes scoreboard, 10 points each. Gundagai Tigers 10, Albury Thunder 10.
Big set for Albury to complete here.
So we see Nathan Darby's come on the paddock, the other British import who's come across, who just took that ball up.
He's been very, very good for us, Nathan. Real workhorse and a great fellow to have around the club. Oh,
and ball. A cut-out pass there. No.
Good hands.
Gee whiz, one catch there, and it could have been straight down that left-hand touchline. Through Caratina. Straight on to Robbie Bite. He started to change the position from the half-back roll to the lock roll. Settled in quite well. Here's
Mallison. The lock roll suit him too.
Mallison kicks down touch down the field. Taken by, I think. Not sure there. But it's a good run back. So put yourself in the coach's shoes, mate, after the first 25. What do you think the both sides need to work on?
I think the last two tries there have both come off mistakes. Sometimes football can be a very, very simple game. Just need to focus on completions here, good finishes to the set. and just getting back into that grind. Both sides will be focusing on now, not getting too overly excited and dropping the ball.
Well, there's a bit of an injury here, an injury problem. Looks like number one, Latrell Sewell's down.
They won't want him to stay down.
No, the Gundagai side's done fairly well with the omission of Luff and Rose today. Like, two big players, two marquee players of the Group 9 competition, and they won't want to lose this fella. Hopefully, it's just a cork and he'll walk it off.
Let's hope so, because he's looked very dangerous.
Yeah, the old super spray will do the trick. Don't you worry about that. The old ice pack.
I need some of that for my body.
Yeah, I saw you score a try there.
Yeah.
In the first one, the first try of the game.
Still getting the crippled body over for a couple. So.
Oh, that was good. Berkery takes it up. Yeah, so Gundagai have to go back to their forwards now. Like they've lost Latrell Sewell for a little while. Out through the hands, Berkery. He won't go backwards. I was really looking forward to the clash between him and Matthew Byatt this afternoon.
Yeah, both workhorses. You know what you'll get out of both of them, and they'll go all day.
Little chip kick through. Tied up by Marlowe. Good to see the back row of Albury Thunder taking the ball up and getting it out of their half. Here comes Big Darby again. He only knows one way forward. Straight and hard. Met by his opposite number, McDonald. And there's another penalty. Two people in the tackle, I think. And he's taken the ball out. So this will be a chance for Albury Thunder to get on the attack.
Yeah, this will give Albury a good ball set here. So I'll be looking at running a little bit of shape at Gundagai. Hopefully they can come up with some points. Nathan Darby's looked very, very strong so far. They breed him very tough in England.
Yeah, well, it'd be pretty hot over here for him.
Yeah.
Here's Mallison getting himself involved. Forward, a little darting run sets you up. Caratina tackled 30 metres out. Come to the left through the quick hands there. A head chance here for another try if he gets it out to the winger. And he scored in the corner. Took him on. I was a bit of a worry that could have been blown that try with the winger with the winger not being marked, and that was scored by.
That was Sebastian scoring that one. Sebastian Nelson in the centres.
So a good try out there. So the Albury Tigers the Albury Thunder, I should say, have found some gaps on that left-hand side on the fringe of the rucks. So that brings the Cavalier home scoreboard. It's Albury Thunder 14, Gundagai 10.
Once again, that's another try coming from a lack of discipline, that time from the Gundagai Tigers. I think both sides have way too much attack to be giving them opportunities like that all day.
So you can see it opening up.
Could do. If there keeps being a lack of completions or poor discipline from both sides, there's been a lot of drop ball and penalties early on. Just too many opportunities for both sides and too many good ball sets. And with the star power across the paddock for both teams, it could quite open up for sure. That was a very, very powerful run from Sebastian there. He still had a lot of work to do.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, and actually I thought Sebastian, he had the winger unmarked on his left as well. And, had Keanu White unmarked. But
have to score those.
Hey?
Have to score those.
You have
to. Dummy.
Anyway, White will be able to contribute to the scoreboard. He's got a kick about 12 metres in from the touchline on about the 20-metre line. The kick's on its way. The linesmen haven't moved again, and the black dot again is shaking. So we have A Cavalier Homes scoreboard update. It's Albury Thunder 16, Gundagai Tigers 10. We'd like to once again thank our sponsors, the BF Transport, Back on Track Physiotherapy, the Commercial Club and NZ Albury, for providing it, and our partners today with All In Sports. I'm Neil Smith and I'm partnered here today with Curtly Jenkinson, the captain coach of the reserve grade.
Albury will be looking at a must-complete set here. Rob will really want a completion and a good kick deep into Gundagai's half.
Taken up by Clegg. Wiscombe's now come on and will take those dummy half duties by the looks of it, take over from forward. And a darting run. And there's was it a knock on? Oh, yes, the referee's award said that's a knock on. And that's what Robbie wouldn't have wanted.
That's exactly what Rob wouldn't have wanted. Very, very disappointing there. Needed a completion. He does bring a good spark off the bench, Jeremy Wiscombe. Really, really good running game. So he'll be dangerous against Gundagai.
So a scrum 30 metres out. Big chance for Gundagai Tigers to kick back. Cavalier Homes scoreboard update, 16 points to 10 in the way of the Thunder. Fairhall takes it to Berkery. Checking out that left-hand side there. Big defensive 6 here for the Albury Thunder. A darting run. 3 people attack it. Robbie Bryant right there doing a power of work in defence. Darting run there. Straight up and hard. Stands in the tackle. 5th and final. What will Gundagai do? Big, short, sharp run. The front rower goes one way. And he's lost the ball or been held up. But that's a sensational effort from the Thunder there to stop that rampaging front rower.
That was very, very close. A little bit of luck there for the Albury Thunder and good scramble on the line. Very good run by Olam there. He's as strong as they come. I'm looking forward to seeing him a bit of open space today, hopefully.
Rector coming off the bench this week. He was in the starting line last week. Out through Katarina. Cut out pass there. Off to Nelson. Taken 2 in the tackle. They're bundling him towards the touchline. Now, Curtly, I think I warned you about this. You've got to pick our 7-7-2 player of the day today, mate.
Yep. I'll keep an eye on it.
Beautiful. Byatt takes it up. So for my reckoning, we've got about 6 minutes left in the first half. Back out to Wiscombe, a darting little run straight through, taken on the halfway line. Malson, little chip kick through. I think he could have done better with that.
Yeah, that's another poor completion to a set.
Chance for Gundagai in good field position on tackle too. And that's Tout. These two packs have been bashing each other this afternoon. Ducks out a dummy half. Foul. Comes out to the right. A little chip kick through. A deep kick to the quarter. Fletcher's there to tidy it up. Big tackle there. Fends off one. Goes centre field. They try to pick him up. Player there from Gundagai held his hands up to see if there was a one-on-one strip there.
That was a fairly impatient play from Gundagai there. Not something you come to expect from them.
But they backed it up with a defensive 6 with 3 tackles only 10 metres out.
Absolutely.
Huggett, he won't stop. He'll go hard and forward. He's as fit as they come and he just keeps going all day.
Yep, you know what you're going to get out of John Huggett every week.
Through the hands, straight to Darby, the big pommy man. That's his 4th or 5th hit up in the last 5 or 10 minutes. Out through Katarina. A little goose step. Found the gap. Big chance here. Muller's taken out. Fuller's on his way to the line. He's thrown it over. Off the foot. Cleaned up by Gundagai. Be interested in what he's held back. So when Fuller was trying to make the gap through there, it was a bit of a showmanship, but he was held by the jumper, and the penalty's been awarded for Fuller being held back in that attacking play.
That was a great play. I think you've got to find the fastest man in Group 9, Keanu White, in there, though. Very good play. They're looking good in the first half, Albury.
This is a chance before half-time. And Richter, hard up into the middle, centre field, exactly where you want. This will allow the playmakers a bite. And Mallison, they go to the right, through the centre hands again. Big, hard, charging run, just short of the line. Come on, Gundagai Tigers need a good defence before half-time here. They go to the left again. Darting run by Byatt. Tackled. 5 metres out, centre field. Whisker at dummy half. Goes to the right. Throws it up and intercepted there. And there's a chance here on the left. Tied up by Gundagai Tigers. Good defence by the Tigers there to hold the Albury Thunder out.
I'll be disappointed with that, Albury. A little bit impatient.
A Cavalier Homes Sports score 16 points to 10 in the way of the green machine. Farrell puts it out there. 3 people in the defence. Very defensive game. A lot of people in the tackle. Coming out wide again. Finds a little winger. Wilson. No. That was thrown in by Crane. And there's a little knock on. Ball's going forward. So as we get close to half time here, it's approximately only 1 or 2 minutes to go.
A few errors creeping into the game from both sides here. No surprise as to what coaches would be after, I'd say, at half time. A lot better completion rates. I think the team with the better completion rate going forward will likely win this game because both teams won't have any problems getting the ball over the line.
So it's 16 points to 10. A Cavalier Homes scoreboard check in this Group 9 match of the day with the Albury Thunder versus the Gundagai Tigers. So a scrum feed in. Caratina through Olam. And there's another penalty.
Might be one last shot before half time here for Albury.
So Mallison finds touch the halfway line. Takes the tap, gets the ball back through the hands. Straight through to Richter. Straight up the middle, 2 in the tackle. Needs some forward motion from the Albury Thunder. Back through to Clegg. Centre field, 40 metres out. Mallison's getting a lot of touch of the football here.
Good to see. He seems like a very quality halfback, and he's playing quite well today, which is really good for Albury.
Fletcher through to Wiscombe. Takes him on his own. Goes up, gets going again. 5th and final tackle as we lead to half-time. Important tackle this is. A cross-field kick. Looking for the... They stand back and they complete the tackle. So as we get very close here to half-time, we unfortunately can't see the scoreboard clock from our commentary position. A settling run out from their own line. Gundagai Tigers will be looking for a penalty. Penalties awarded. Discipline of both sides could be talked about the half-time break.
If you're taking discipline, the errors out of both sides, they're looking incredibly dangerous, but they are 2 incredibly quality sides, so that was never in question.
Chance for Gundagai. Run up the centre field. Fairhorse had a good game from dummy half, controlling the troops well. Berkery through the back there.
There's a massive set of defence for Albury here. Must not let a try in before half time.
What's Gundagai got? The wraparound move. Finds Wilson. Down the blindside chance here. Was it forward pass? No. Touching goal. So it'll be a 22-metre restart for the Thunder. They don't look that enthused. I think the clock's winding down. Straight through to Clegg.
You'll get 1,000 of those carries from John all day. John Huggett.
Darby and Byte, Matthew Bridie have done a lot of work in the centre.
Got a few workhorses in the Albury pack. They'll go all day, those boys.
Anyway, they've got out to the left. Tackled. Berkery, little chip and chase. Was he held back there? Bit of a push in the back, another follow through. And that's in touch. And that's the half-time siren sounded. A Cavalier home scoreboard. Albury Tigers 16. Albury Thunder 16, Gundagai Tigers 10.
I think you can see we're dealing with two high-quality sides here once again, but I'm sounding like a broken record. Both teams will be disappointed with their completion rates, and that's something to fix up for both teams going forward. The team that completes more and has better discipline in the second half will likely win the game, but Albury's looking really, really good. To take the lead in the half-time, Rob will be happy with that.
And what do you think of the impact of the couple of imports that have come over?
I was really happy with the job that the halfback did, Jack. He looked very solid, and I think we expect to get that from him. He is a high level player, and so I don't think that's ever in doubt what we'll get from him going forward.
All right, well that's half time here in the Group 9 match of the day. Albury Thunder, Gundagai Tigers. It's the Green Machine 16-10, and we'll come back for the second half.
With space. With energy. With spirit. With commitment. courage. With flexibility. With creativity. With strength. Life without limits.
You work hard. So does your equipment. You can't afford to stop. So when a hose or fitting lets go, you need to know there's someone around to get you back up and running fast. No matter where you are or what time it is, your local NZ hose doctor will be there. With an extensive network all around the country, chances are we're not that far away. You work hard at what you do, and at NZ, we work hard to keep you going. NZ, on call 24/7.
Come to the Commercial Club for our end of financial year mega raffle. Tickets are only $1 and you have the chance to choose from 40 prizes and gift vouchers. The Commercial Club Albury end of financial year mega raffle. Thursday, June 30.
Give me space days, cringe days, sleepy days, and binge days. Every day lives here with Cavalier.
With space. With energy. With spirit. With commitment. With courage. With flexibility. With creativity. With strength. Life without limits.
Welcome back here to Greenfield Park. My name's Neil Smith. I'm with Curtly Jenkinson. Just having a bit of a yak through the half time. So how'd you see the first half, Curtly?
Oh yeah, good quality first half when both sides had possession of the ball and both looked really, really dangerous. Once again, both coaches at half time will be focusing on discipline and completions.
So it's a Cavalier Home Sports scoreboard update. It's the Albury Thunder 16 to the Gundagai Tigers 10.
Robbie will be incredibly happy with how we're sitting on the scoreboard here and hoping to finish this game off. A win against Gundagai is always massive, and I know that it's one that we mark in the calendar at the start of the season.
Be interesting whether Hope Seawald comes back on from the Gundagai perspective, because he adds a fair bit of spark to their attack. I can't see him out there at the moment. Anyway, time for the other people in the Gundagai team to step up, and that was a good first half. So we're underway. Wilson kicks it downfield. Brought out in a big play by Huggett. Another brainstorming run up the middle of the field. 3 in the tackle again. Same way McDonald's in there. He's tackled his heart off for Gundagai Tigers. Through the back line again. And a bit of a half break, half bust. Ty Fletcher there was sweating on the little offload. Back to the left. Through Robbie Bryant. To his brother Matthew. Tackled centre field. Good tackle there. Wiscombe to the import Mallison. Downfield. Taken by Wilson.
They'll be happy to get a completion under their belt early, Albury, and just try to find the arm wrestle in that grind again.
Wiscombe, good front up. Takes the tackle. Through to Lyons. Good run there by Willis. Ducking and weaving.
Nathan Darby's been an absolute workhorse since he's been on. Made a big impact for Albury.
Fairhall. Straight out to Elphick. One of the 4 Elphick people. 4 Elphicks playing today. Good run. 20 metres out. First opportunity, and there's a penalty, and there's 10 in the bin. I didn't see what that was for.
I'm not sure.
But referee had no problem whatsoever. And who's that going off the paddock?
I think it's Jakey Olam.
So Olam taken off the paddock for 10 minutes. A big chance here for the Gundagai Tigers to really put their stamp on the game early in the second half and get back that deficit.
It'll show a lot of character for Albury if they're able to hold them out for the next 10 minutes. This is a really big test for them now.
Tout takes it up hard. There, Farrell. He directed traffic there from the dummy half. Straight through to Berkery. The skipper will realise that he can sniff blood here. Duck out a dummy half. Cut out past. The chance here on the left. There's 3 out. And a big tackle there. And yes, he's scored. He's got the referee's taken the 2-step back and he's awarded the try. That's what Gundagai would have been talking about at halftime, the Tigers. A great try straight after the halftime break. It is now a Cavalier home score update. 16 Albury Thunder, 14 to the Gundagai Tigers.
I think it's fair to say that's not what Rob Byatt would have been asking for in the sheds at halftime. I just hope that this isn't a 2-minute lot that we look back on at the end of the game that's proved costly.
Yeah, well, the Tigers have taken the advantage of that one-man advantage that they've had because they had the overlap there on the left-hand side and scored 20 metres out. So with Seawald still injured and hasn't come back on after the half-time break, the kicking duties have been taken over by Corey Wilson. So 20 metres to the left, 15 metres to the left of the goalpost. A chance to even this game up.
Even with their main attacking weapon, Latrell, the fullback, off the field, Gundagai is still too good a team to give possession and an extra number too. So Albury really has to work hard to steady the ship here. Yeah, well,
Berkery did the softening up there, put it straight next to the post there, had the Thunder going backwards, and that therefore caused the try to be scored out to the left.
There was a massive overlap too. He scored the try, but there was another 2 blokes outside him unmarked.
And they've lost nothing in the kicking duty, so we're all squared up here. It's Albury Thunder 16, Gundagai Tigers 16. 4 minutes into the second half.
have a feeling this next 10 minutes in the game is going to be crucial for both sides.
Mallison kicks off, taken back up hard by Berkery. He's sniffing that we can really kick this game up. A good run by Elphick. The Mark variety. Farrell in there. Finds Tout. And an offload here, and here we go. They're going straight downfield. Takes the left. Fletcher clearing him up. Finds the gap on the left-hand side. And it's Elphick off to the races. And he's scored. And there's another try to the Gundagai Tigers. A good brainstorming run down the middle of the paddock. Got the ball to go out along the line to the back line. And Elphick touches down 10 metres in from the sideline. It's Gundagai coming out with all guns blazing. 20, Albury Thunder 16.
This is a very, very dangerous time of the game for Albury. They've got to find a way to steady the ship. Gundagai have their tails up and they've got the extra man in the paddock. So really got to work hard to stop the bleeding here.
So the Thunder be lamenting that the Jacqueline's Oldham being put in the bin because Gundagai, the champion side, the Tigers, the champion side they are, have found the overlaps and made them count on the score where it hurts the most, and that's on the scoreboard.
They're too good a side to give too many opportunities to.
So Corey Wilson, nearly from the same spot. Takes his time. Can always see if the linesmen move. Kicks. And he's missed it out to the right. A little let off there for the Thunder. So a Cavalier Homes sports update. 20 points Gundagai Tigers, Albury Thunder 16. Like to make special mention again of our sponsors and partners here for the coverage this afternoon. It's BF Transport, Back on Track Physiotherapy, Commercial Club, NZ Albury, Jayco, Albury Wodonga, and of course the Cavalier Homes scoreboard.
Massive set for Albury here. Really need to stop the bleeding, need a good defensive set, get a kick from them within their own 50.
And who else but to take it up at the captain, Coach Berkery. He's taken the ball under his wing, runs up hard. Fairhall. Off to McDonald. The Tigers are on a roll here. Willis darting at a dummy half. Gets the offload to Fairhall. Tackled. That's tackle 3. Thunder need the footy. Straight down, Tout. Finds the middle of the park again. Keeping 2 and 3 and bringing the defence in. Halfway line. Tackle 4. Collins, a little chip kick, a little juggling kick, tidied up there, and there's a relieving penalty for the Thunder, a bit of a high shot there, a penalty to the Thunder, which is what they really would have needed.
Yeah, that's a massive relieving penalty, that one. Just the tackle crept up a little bit high on Ty Fletcher. It'll be interesting to see what Albury does with the ball in this set. Whether they look at running a little bit of shape and a bit of width, or whether they're just looking at a completion and possibly a repeat set.
So we're 48 minutes in, 8 minutes into the second half. Charging run up the middle of the field. Wiscombe. A wrap around. Straight off to Fletcher, lost the ball. Tidied up again, and the Thunder dropped the ball after only tackle 4 and gifted it to the Tigers.
That was some good shape, but they did not need that mistake. Big defensive set here for the Thunder now.
Elphick. Settling run in the middle of the field. Farrell. To Wilson. Robbie Byte's got to get the charges together here. And a cut-out pass again. Oh, as we let off there. Lyons had a chance. Jack Lyons could have caused a lot of damage down that left-hand side. But he dropped the ball, turnover. So the Thunder take it back.
Gundagai were disappointed with those past couple of minutes. They're just giving Albury a bit of breathing space. A couple of relieving errors or penalties.
So we have a couple of minutes before Jacqueline Zolam can come back on. And we're at the 10-minute mark of the second half. Albury Thunder 16, Gundagai Tigers 20. That's a Cavalier Home scoreboard moment.
I think it's Ty Fletcher down in the back play too and doesn't look good.
Another attacking weapon for an inside pass straight through to Huggett. Huggett doesn't say no. Hold, fights. They take a while to get him down. Through the hands. There's a chance out here. A bit of a chip kick. There's a chance if he takes the tackle. But oh, yes, he's got the ball down. There's definite try. No doubt's right in front of the box. Just the point of the football landed. A good try there from Kirtland Marlowe. Well read by the little chip kick to the corner because the overlap was on the right-hand side and a big kick back with the man off the paddock. It's now all tied up with the Cavalier Home scoreboard. 20 points, Albury Thunder. 20 points, Cavalier Gundagai Tigers.
Something about seeing Lockie Marlowe score tries makes me a very happy man. So the fact he's got 2 now, I'm over the moon.
Well, that's excellent for him. That's a big day out at the office. But no, the chip kick was recognised. There was a gap down that right-hand side. Saw the opportunity, and thankfully it was right in front of us. And you could see the little nose of the foot. He just touched the little ground, and it was all nothing but try.
That was a great kick too. Very, very good play. It really showing his class there, Paulie, the 5'8".
So we have time out there. Ty Fletcher's down, as recognised by Kirtley there earlier.
He didn't look good when he was trying to stand up and walk a little bit earlier. I hope Ty's all right. That's both fullbacks for the sides likely going down now.
So we're about 11 minutes in, second half, 12 minutes in. We're all tied up here at Greenfield Park in this Group 9 clash of the day. 20-20, 20 points all.
In the context of the game, that was a massive try. Not only to buy some time for Albury to get Jakey Olam back on the paddock, but also to potentially take the lead here if Nans can put this kick over. Keanu Whiten, sorry.
Moves in. Takes the kick. Just away to the right hand. So a Cavalier Home scoreboard. We're all tied up. 20 points to the Albury Thunder. 20 points to the Gundagai Tigers.
Albury must complete this set.
Wilson. Good tackle, take up there in the middle of the park. Good defence by the Tigers. Covered there by Berkery. He's been playing well this afternoon. That's Matthew Byatt, I think. Out along the back line. Mallison kick to the corner. Tied up by Wilson.
Smart play. Need good effort in defence now.
Fuller was there. Crane. Out to Lyons. He's been kept pretty quiet this afternoon.
Those sort of plays there, that's the benefits of bringing in a really quality halfback too. Just knew the situation of the game and put a really good kick deep into Gundagai's half, finding the turf.
Elphick. Jake takes the ball up.
Jakey Olam's back out there too.
Tout. Brainstorming run. So Albury Thunder now have got their full complement back on the paddock. Darting run out of the dummy half by Farrell.
Caught on the last.
And did it on the last tackle. So it's a turnover. 10 metres from the halfway line, centre of the park. Better option there could have been taken by the Tigers.
Yeah, the past few minutes, Gundagai's really let the foot off the throat there, giving Albury a sniff, and Robbie will be hoping his boys can take advantage of it now.
So Olam will there be looking to get busy after his little break there, so he'll be full of running. Cataratina, cut out pass. Ducking run here. Oh, it's a bit of a swinging arm there. No, referee thought it was okay.
Ty's been taken off the hospital bed and back onto the field and moving well.
Fullers takes it up through the hands of the dummy. Couple of dummies, a cut-out pass out to Mallinson. Didn't find his target and threw the ball over into the touch. Another set of six which wasn't completed by the Albury Thunder. But a turnover. Berkeley plays the ball centre field 10 minutes from halfway. Collins. Out to Berkeley. Straight and hard. Up he goes. Definite contender for the player of the day. Farrell ducks a wheeze, finds a little 5 metre gap. Well, there's a penalty to the Gundagai Tigers. Not a good time to happen on the fourth tackle. This will give a good field position for the Gundagai side. Holding down the tackle. Kick to touch by Hay.
I must know a little bit about football. This whole second half's coming down to discipline so far.
Collins takes the ball up. Who's got the bigger heart to get the job done here this afternoon? Darting run out of there. A cut-out pass. Chance halfway through a gap. Got through the gap. Covered up by Albury Thunder. 3 and 4 in the tackle.
Great scrambling defence there.
Fairhall goes back to the right. Through the hands of Tout. And they've scored straight underneath the black dot. Found the gap. Put the man through. A good pass by Tout. Got scored and a try straight under the black dot.
Berkery too. He's been good this afternoon.
So Berkery gets the 4 points. The captain coach leading from the front. Had a very good game. Topped off with a try. And at the 18-minute mark of the second half, it's Gundagai Tigers 24, Albury Thunder 20, with a kick from in front.
They'll be disappointed with that, Albury. A bit of an unnecessary error. It gave Gundagai a sniff when they were let back into the game. They've got to, once again, just get back in that arm wrestle now.
Yeah, and the Tigers from the other side, they've really, that half-time helped them there when they were 16 points to 10 down, and they've come out and the coach's words have done well, and you know, they've been the better disciplined side here and not making a lot of mistakes out in the paddock, and they're playing good football. But you expect that from Gundagai, these good sides in the Group 9 competition. There's no easy games in Group 9, but this will make a 26 points to 20 with all but 21 minutes left on the clock.
There's no easy games in Group 9 and there's not much harder than Gundagai. So we need a really strong finish here from Albury.
The conversion was elementary, dear Watson. Straight over the black dot. So as a Cavalier Homes scoreboard update, it's Gundagai 26, Albury Thunder 20. Come down to the business end in the last 20 minutes. Who's got the big hearts? Who really wants to take this game by the scruff of the neck? You'd have to feel that Albury Thunder have to score next.
Yep.
And there's that Burke, Captain Coach Burke, who's straight up he goes, taking 2 and 3 with him. Off to Crane. They're working well together as a unit, the Gundagai Tigers.
They're always rock solid through the middle and always really big bodies, Gundagai Tigers. They used to put the fear of life into me back in the day. So Albury's just got to keep withstanding this pressure.
Ducks out. Finds Elphick. Got through the gap and he's off to the races. Will he get it inside? And he dropped the ball. There was a big chance there for the Tigers. Good natural speed there by Jack Elphick.
He showed some real pace and we've got somebody down again.
But the Thunder's right hand half defence has just been found a bit wanting in this second half. They've had a couple of gaps out there around the fringe of the rucks and out wide.
With the pace Elphick showed just there, you wouldn't give him too much space going forward.
So a good hard run up the middle of the field there. Ford's taking the dummy half duties. Cross to Byatt. To his little juggle there. Thought he could have lost the ball then.
Strong run by Big Sammy there though. He's the angriest man in Group 9.
And a chance here on the right. He's found some space out wide. There's a big chance in the corner here. They find the man. Do they get to the line? Over the line. Does he get the ball down? No. 1 metre short. Great defence there by the Tigers. Got a dummy run from Ubby half. Has he got it down this time? We'll have a bit of a look. Just the referee says hold up. He's been held up. Well, that was a big decision there by the referee. And a turnover there. Great defence from the Gundagai side there. Scrambling defence and saved a certain try.
That left side for Albury's looked very dangerous all day, particularly Sebastian. They need to keep going towards him.
McDonald takes it out. There's the speedy Elphick. He's just looking for around the fringe of the rucks there. We've got an absolutely enthralling game here in Group 9. Game on here with 18 minutes left on the clock. Dummies. Fifth tackle. What will Gundagai do? A kick down to the corner. That's well-placed kick too.
Great set.
Great set completion as Kirtley just said. From the defence thick goal line all the way out. Excellent work. Olam needs to get busy this last 20 minutes. They scored 2 tries while he was having a rest in the bin. Fuller brings it up hard.
With sides like Gundagai that have been at the top of Group 9 for so long, they just know how to win games. So putting the ball down like we did just there, it's fairly unacceptable. You really have to step it up in these last few minutes or last 20 minutes or so to get the win.
So a drop ball to turnover. You'd imagine it'd be Gundagai's feed. Discussion with the referee here. No, Feed's actually must have been knocked down by the Gundagai Tigers player. So the Thunder have got the feed. Centre field.
Great bit of luck there. We'll see what Albury can do with it. I'd be looking at getting Sebastian in a little bit of space out in the left centres again.
Through Caratina. And there's a chance. He's gone. And that's a call. And it's Nelson ducking and weaving. Gets the ball off. Great run there. Attacking position for the Thunder. 10 metres out. 20 from the post. Comes back centre field. Dummies. Cut out pass. Through the hands. Gap here. Goes forward. Gets tripped. Great ankle tackle. Great defence there by Elflick. Looks down. Good held down there. Through to the left. And there's a gap. Has he got there? Oh! And there's a penalty. A penalty for a strip. Wonder what's going to happen here.
Gundagai did very, very well to scramble there. They've probably been a touch unlucky potentially with the last couple of calls. Albury needs to take advantage now. They're looking dangerous. Get that left edge again.
Could have nearly been a penalty try. I'll just plant the seed.
I'm not even sure it was a penalty.
There you go. Well, we got away with... Thunder got away with it. Big brainstorming run there. 1 metre out. Forward at dummy half. Through Mallison. And another tackle. Here he goes. And that's Huggett. He knows that exact same spot on the exact same field. The old player to the right took the pass, found Huggett, and he knows the way to get to the line. That's a great try to the Thunder to bring the game back to 26, a Cavalier home scoreboard, 26 Gundagai Tigers, 24 Albury Thunder with a kick to come.
That was a great line run by Big John from Lavington there. He can find his way to the try line. Big body, he'll keep going all day. Albury's looked really, really dangerous in the past 5 to 10 minutes. I think we've got a good finish coming up.
So we have 14 minutes left.
Massive kick from Keanu White in here too. That left edge for Albury has just been the difference for them today. They've looked incredibly dangerous every time they've gone down there with Paulie the 5'8" and Sebastian in the centres. I'd be looking to keep feeding in those boys.
Yeah, and I'm going to pay a bit of a compliment to the referee. He's kept them a good 10 metres apart. He hasn't let them get too close and let the attacking flair of both sides really shine through this afternoon.
The refereeing's been good, and I like to hear a good ref shout out.
Being an official in another sport there, Kirtley, it's always good to give the referees and those type of people a bit of a plug.
I like it. We need more of it. Toughest job in the game.
Anyway, Whiten in. 20 metres out to the right of the uprights. And waved away. A couple of important kicks there missed. So it's a Cavalier home scoreboard. Gundagai Tigers 26, Albury Thunder 24, with 12 minutes left on the clock.
I know the usual goal kicker, Jade Duro, was back in reserve grade with myself today. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite them there.
Bouncing football. Oh, Gundagai, the Tigers nearly got the ball back there through Willis. 6 more tackles signalled by the referee. Taken up hard again. Good metres gained there by the Thunder.
John Huggett again. Great set.
Matthew Byatt up the middle, halfway line after tackle 3. What can they go? They go to the left again.
Oh,
bit of a Hail Mary kick there.
Not what they needed.
Fuller makes the tackle. Willis. Oh, there's a bit of vigour in that tackle. The referee, what's he think of that? No, he thinks it's okay.
I told you, Big Sammy Collins, angriest man in Group 9.
Tout. Off to Berkery. Definite big game player is Luke Berkery. Down the short side again and a knock on. A turnaround, a turnover. Middle of the paddock. We have 10 minutes left in this game of footy. Turnover. And it's chance 6 again by the referee. And another big storming run.
That's a massive error from Gundagai. They just haven't been able to put Albury away. Let's see if Albury can take advantage of some good position now.
Robbie Byatt getting busy. Out to Mallison. See what he can actually do there. Bit of a shake and roll. A dummy. Oh, nearly got the ball away. Good play there. Looking for Olam. Through the hands of Mallison again. A drubber kick through. No follow-up there. Chance here. And it's forced in goal. Long goal line dropout. Bit of a slip over there.
Looked like a bit of a communication breakdown from Albury there, but a great result for them. Probably a little bit fortunate with the slip over, but a really well-placed kick by the halfback. We've got a very exciting finish coming up here, I think.
Cavalier home sports score 26-24 to the Tigers. Here he comes again. Look at that. He just takes him straight on. Runs straight into Elphick there. Big, hard run there by Byatt. Dummy shakes. 10 metres out. 10 to the left of the goalpost. Good defence there by the Tigers. Held him down long enough. Fuller goes to the line. Just short. 2 metres short. Tackle 4. Juggling act. Offside touched by the Gundagai players in the position to grab the balls in an offside position. So a penalty. 10 metres out. In front, do they take the 2 to square it up? No, they don't. They go for the big points. And here goes. Here goes Collins.
I'm really surprised they didn't take the 2 points there. I would have been tempted to knock that one over.
So someone's off to the blood bin. Collins is off to the blood bin.
Yep. Sam Collins, Angriest Man in Group 9, off to the blood bin.
All right, forward. Through the hands. Mallison playing the 5A. Chance here for the good defence there. Mallison to Robbie Byatt. Takes him on. Gets towards the middle of the park. Dummy half takes 3 tackles gone. Good defence by the Tigers. Excellent work by them. Gets out to the left and he goes again for Harkin. Has he got there this time? No, I don't think so. He's been held up. Great defence there by the Gundagai Tigers. That's on tackle 4. 2 more tackles to go.
Very close to getting his double there, John. He's played well all day.
He's had a chance down that blind side then. He comes back over the line. Oh yes, no. That's an obstruction there. Got up behind Huggett. Just shoved him across, so it's a penalty to the Gundagai Tigers, a relieving penalty for the Tigers. We have 6.5 minutes left of this game of football in Group 9. And the Gundagai Tigers, 26, and the Cavalier Home Sports, the update, and the Albury Thunder, 24.
I hope that not taking the 2 points there from right in front doesn't come back to haunt Albury there. We'll see how it plays out.
A good relieving kick there by Hay. These forwards must be getting tired. I think we'll have some more gaps and more breaks yet happening. Here goes Elphick, and he makes a duck, bounces off the first, gets tackled. 2 there.
You get the feeling Gundagai's just clinging on here.
Gorman. Tackled there by his opposite, Robbie Byatt. Tout only knows one way to travel, and that's straight up the middle of the far park. And another good run, good clearing set here by the Tigers into the Albury half, and that was Collins. Oh, and it dropped the creaming soda there, took the eyes off the football, put it down, and an unforced error again on tackle 5 in the middle of the field at about the half, just on the Albury side of the halfway. We have 5.5 minutes left of this clash with Albury Thunder 24, Gundagai Tigers 26, and they have the feed in the middle of the park.
Very uncharacteristic error there by Gundagai. It's been a little bit of an uncharacteristic last 20 minutes or so from them. They're giving Albury some opportunities. Hopefully we can take advantage of it. Fletcher's been very, very strong today.
Tackled by Collins, takes them up. Caratina. Crossfield here. No forward direction happening. And he keeps shoving him off. And that's Bide again. Tackled centre field. 25 out. 4 tackles gone. Goes to the left. Here, a bit of a chip kick through. Tidied up there. Great. Oh, no, there's another penalty there for offside. Touched by the Gundagai Tigers and the ball ricocheted forward. And this is another set of 6. 15 metres out. 10 metres to the left of the goalpost. A big chance here for the Thunder. Can the Tigers hold on?
Yep, they're taking the 2 here.
So they've decided to take the 2 points and a kick at goal. A bit harder to kick than what they gave up there earlier.
It is. I was just thinking that. Nuns or Keanu Whiten is a sharpshooter though. Hopefully he can slot this one over. Should be bread and butter for him. But it's not a gimme.
So we have 4 minutes of play left in this Group 9 fixture. And Whiten's stepping back to take the attempt at 2 points to tie this game up.
These are the moments you think about when you're a goal kicker, isn't it? Game on the line, got to slot it over. That's what all the practice comes down to. Albury's been the better side the past 20 minutes or so by far.
Well, you've got to get, whilst there's a little break in play, you've got to get your thinking cap on for the 772 Clothing Player of the Day. Don't tell anyone as of yet, but just get your thoughts.
I've got it.
You've got it under control. Excellent work. Comes on in. Do that. And he's kicked the goal. You can tell from the crowd on the hill and the roar across Greenfield Park. We're tied up. It's 26 points apiece with 2 minutes of play remaining.
Never in doubt, Keanu there. Never in doubt.
No, why were you so shaking so much there? There, Kirtley, you were shaking like a leaf in the wind, mate.
Don't listen to him. Full of faith.
Anyway, the completion of Albury at the Thunder is very important right now. So we're in final. This is not the official clock on the All In Sports coverage, but it's fairly close. So we've got a couple of minutes left, and it's 26 apiece. And here comes a big run again. A good clear out and driven back by the Tigers. They haven't stopped there all day. Ducking and weaving dummy. Bit of forward momentum there. And another big brainstorming run. Straight up by Matthew Byatt. Excellent run there. Duck back in the inside.
Albury Thunder certainly has the run of it at the moment. We'll see if either side can finish off with something special here.
A little chip kick down to the far corner. Ball bounces as important. Ooh. Oh, well picked up there by Wilson. And good defence there. So the Thunder have 85 metres to go. Ducking and weaving run by Lions. A hop, a skip and a jump. Here it goes. At Crossfield Park by Willis. Well,
just stepped off the mark there.
Elphick through to Hay. Straight to Berkery. He's worked hard this afternoon. Scored a try and had plenty of hit-ups. 3 tackles gone. Good defensive set here by the Thunder. There goes Collins. Only one way he's done all afternoon. Him and Tout have been fantastic this afternoon. And there's a big, deep kick here. Taken on the tackles count. Picked up there by Kirtley Martlow. Up Ev hard. From our reckoning, that's time, so we don't know how long left. Must be getting very close. A big darting run there by Fletcher. Yes, we've just got informed there is evidently 3 minutes left on the clock. Thank you very much. So we have 3 minutes left of this great game of football in Group 9. A fitting game has been talked up all week. And there's Collins again. That's one of the tough men of Group 9. Chip kick by Caratina. Dowsing football. Oh, it's been knocked on. Which way is he going to throw it? This way?
Knock on Gundagai.
Knock on Gundagai. 20 metres out. With the advantage to where the Thunder will get the feed and the scrum.
It's just got very, very interesting. We've got a man down for the Thunder there. I'm not sure if it's just cramp or not. But this is a massive finish to the game coming up here. Albury Thunder's had the run of things for the past 20 minutes or so we'll see if we can capitalise on this. The tails are up. I wouldn't put it past them to run a try in here, and we'll be getting very excited in the box. Or I know I will anyway. I'm showing my bias a little bit here.
No, well, I think the Tigers had a fantastic defensive fantastic defensive set in this last 15, 20 minutes. The bounce of the ball there, it's been well led by Berkery and his pack of forwards. It's been a great game of football.
Great game of football.
Like, the pressure in defence and the pressure in attack and causing some errors and great tries scored. And we've got it 26 all, so it can't be any squarer. Fed in. Out through there for Ty Fletcher. Tackled. Is there something from Olam? Jacqueline's Olam. Has he got a bit of brilliance left in him for the end of the game? He's been pretty quiet this afternoon. Big brainstorming run right up the middle of the park. Those Berkery and Collins, they've just been hit. No, Darby hitting hard at it. Here's a chance, and that's a bit of a try. Ducking and weaving. Will he get out? Put out a touch in play, and he's been put in the touch. Great defence there by the Tigers. Got on the short side, had no room left to go. And Curtin Marlowe, he was just bundled out of touch.
Yeah, that was a really, really good scramble defence there from Gundagai. Lockie Marlowe was just put into a pretty helpless position there, really. A bit of a disappointing end to that set. Let's see what happens these last couple of minutes.
Tout. Oh, this is hard. It's the 80th minute.
Big shot from a little man from Kieran Ford there on Berkery.
Done. 5 tackles. Good defence here. A bit of pressure on this kick. They've got to kick it. They're going out wide. Bit of a chance here for Lions. Goes inside. Flick pass. Turnover. And it's a double knock on both ways. So the Thunder will retain the feed.
We're getting confusing hand signals here showing us the time. I don't think there's very long to go anyway.
No, we've got the signals these kids are giving us of the clock. And and there is the full-time whistle. So what happens here now, Kirtley? It's a
full-time.
That's game.
That's a draw.
That's a draw. Well, a draw here in the Group 9 match of the day. It's 26 points apiece. It's just seriously, it's a pretty much of an empty feeling here. with both teams having their chances.
Look, that was a really, really good game of football. Both teams were guilty of not having the best discipline at times, but overall was really high quality, which is what you'd expect from both these sides. Look, I think from an Albury point of view, Rob, whilst he might not be feeling it right now, Robbie Byte will have to be very proud of the boys and the effort today. And getting a result against Gundagai is always a really good effort, so you've got to take some positives out of that effort.
So, down to your 7-7-2 clothing match of the day.
We'll go for the left-hand side centre, Sebastian Nelson. Cut them to pieces all day with the help of his inside man there, Paulie, the 5'8". So Sebastian will get the player of the game from me. He made massive metres and massive line breaks all day.
So, on behalf of our partners, BF Transport, Back on Track Physiotherapy, Commercial Club, NZ Albury, Jayco Albury, Wodonga, and the Cavalier Homes scoreboard, we'd like to sign off. It's Neil Smith and Curtly Jackson signing off today. A great game of football at Group 9 where both sides could probably go home and feeling a little bit empty, but it was 26 points apiece.